in the faces, look in the eyes. You can see the tension of a home qualifier after a bad start with a chance for the United States to get 3 points. And you have a sense of the stakes. It's huge. It's loud. It's the hex. We kick it next.
The US, who've rather rescued things after losing the first 2 games for the first time ever in the Hex, the final round of qualifying, beaten at home by Mexico, and then the shocking 4-0 loss at Costa Rica, which cost Jurgen Klinsmann his job. Since then, Bruce Arena unbeaten in 14 games since taking charge, and that's lifted the USA into the top 3, which is where you need to be to get to the World Cup. US getting the block in, and now the break's on with Pulisic. He needs more support. Altidor's on the far side away from him. Bobby Wood keeps the attack going. Darlington Nagbe. Josie Altidor back in again. Pulisic brings it down on his chest. Oh, and then the finish was disappointing. It was not one thing or the other. He knows it. Nagbe. Good penetrative run from him. And still Nagbe couldn't quite turn inside to get the shot away. Still bouncing around dangerously. Bradley from distance, but well wide of the post. Thanks, Julie. Pulisic. Well found Altidor. Waston's challenge. Altidor wants a penalty. The referee is not interested. Now it's Susi to Wood. Lovely football from the US here. Villafana cutting it back, and Pulisic rather snatched at the chance. He just had a half-yard more room than he thought.
From the first look, this is a penalty, and the way you can tell is because Josie Altidor gets between the ball and the defender. Josie Altidor gets it. That's a penalty. The left hand from Kendall Waston pulls the left shoulder of Josie Altidor.
Guzman. Ruiz intercepted by Bradley. There's things on here if they get it right. Altidor across the face of goal. Waston just about did enough to get it away. Gamboa won the header. Ruiz. Urania again getting between the central defenders. It's still Urania. And Costa Rica have the lead. Oh, it's a hammer blow for the USA. Marco Urania of San Jose Earthquakes. US 0, Costa Rica 1.
This is the issue when you play Costa Rica, because Brian Ruiz has the quality with one look to open up the game. Marco Urania in the Gold Cup semifinal in July had 1 or 2 chances just like this, but Tim Howard came up with big saves. Today, in a big World Cup qualifier, he puts a massive away goal for Costa Rica.
Susi with an instant ball in behind for Altidor. 2 men on him. Altidor's done well there, though. Very well. Pulisic on the near post. Pulisic turned it. Waston got the block in. Promising for the US. Darlington Nagbe to Jorge Villafana. Wood with the little layoff, cut back towards him, and Navas is able to grab it on the stretch. Get on with the game. Ream! Oh, with a big chance to atone with the header. Well, what a story that would have been had he done that on his return to New York. Ruiz with the crossfield ball.
It's an absolute clinic being put on right now by Costa Rica.
Oviedo, stick past Susi very easily. Cuts it back, and Urania couldn't quite direct it goalwards. But there again is the threat. Stand going on in an almost fever pitch atmosphere at the moment. Big
good as that.
Costa Rican contingent. Wood to play it across. Altidor couldn't quite reach it. Lovely ball in. Nagbe. Woodshirt's funneling back. The attack is still alive. Johnson to play it in. Pulisic challenged. Out it comes to Michael Bradley. And then Altidor on the turn. He couldn't keep it down. Still hasn't got a goal in this Hex. Josie Altidor. US fans holding their breath. Into the wall. Bradley keeps it alive and deflected. Fantastic save from Navas after Pulisic's effort was deflected his way. Brilliant from the goalkeeper.
This is one of the more difficult saves and better saves you'll ever see coming off that deflection. Absolute big time from Keylor Navas.
Altidore, good turn. Wood, Altidore, lovely move so far. Yet again, the last and vital touch was from our Costa Rican defender. What can Bradley cook up here? Chipped in behind, they want the penalty kick. Appeals going on. Dempsey, Bruce Arena, but it's a goal kick. During which Costa Rica took the lead. Cameron with a lovely ball through. Altidore, can he make it pay here? Oh, again Navas to the rescue. Another save from him. Another vital one. There was the chance for the equaliser. I wondered if that was the moment. It's a loose ball from Cameron there. Urena's in here. He can finish this argument. I think he has there. Urena 2, Costa Rica 2, and the USA in shreds tonight.
But the massive Costa Rica contingent here in Harrison, New Jersey, has something to celebrate, and it has been Marco Urena, one of the more difficult tasks of playing up front by yourself.
Well, at times the US really found this like throwing darts at a mountain. Altidore, Morris cutting it back, and out of harm's way by Guzman. Headed down and flicked on by Dempsey, looking for that big goal. Once Costa Rica got their noses in front in this game, you knew they'd be hard to pull back, and that is it. It is over. It's a historic win for Costa Rica, and at times it felt a bit like a home game for them. It's the first time they've won a World Cup qualifier in the US since 1985.